welcome to the update. I'm Emma Stig. The Treasurer admits many Aussies will find it hard to keep up with their mortgage repayments in the wake of yet another interest rate hike. The RBA has lifted the official cash rate by 0.25% to 2.6%. The increase was slightly smaller than economists had predicted, but Jim Chalmers says many people will still struggle.
Just because it's consistent with what we're seeing around the world won't make it that much easier for Australians to find room in their household budgets to meet the increasing costs of servicing the mortgage.
Westpac and NAB are the first two major lenders to pass on the increase in full. A court has heard former political staffer Brittany Higgins recalls saying no at least half a dozen times after waking up during an alleged sexual assault at Parliament House in 2019. Bruce Lerman has pleaded not guilty to the attack. Telstra is the latest telco to be caught up in a data breach after the names and email addresses of 30,000 current and former employees were leaked. The breach came from a third party that provided the company's rewards program for staff. Japan's PM has called an emergency national security meeting after North Korea fired a ballistic missile over Japanese territory. And there'll be an overhaul of Medicare rebates and GP consultation times as part of a plan to revitalise general practice in Australia and make medicine a desirable profession again. In sport, the Matildas have begun preparations for their upcoming international fixtures in London. The Aussies play South Africa on Saturday. Kangaroos coach Mal Meninga believes Campbell Graham is the key to solving Australia's lack of depth in the centres ahead of the Rugby League World Cup. And Tim Payne will make his return to domestic cricket on Thursday in Tasmania's Sheffield Shield match against Queensland. In entertainment news, Howard Stern has been spotted out in public for the first time since the start of the pandemic. The infamous germaphobe, who has been broadcasting from his home since March 2020 due to COVID, went out for dinner with a few celeb friends, including Jennifer Aniston, Jimmy Kimmel and Jason Bateman. A movie reviewer is being called out for criticising Whoopi Goldberg's fat suit in her new movie about the lynching of teenager Emmett Till. The actress has told her US TV show The View there was no suit.
I don't really care how you felt about the movie, but you should know that was not a fat suit. That was me. Yeah.
And Beyoncé is starring in a new ad campaign for Tiffany & Co., the singer dancing up a storm in a strapless silver gown. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.